Lesson 3-5 divide integers. Divide negative, divide with positive, the answer negative. And then 18 divided by 9, you got 2. Negative divides negative, positive. 100 divided by 10 is 10. Positive divide negative, negative. 84 divides 12, 7. And then negative divides negative, positive. 721 divides 3, 7, you got 3. Okay, now substitution. R divide S. Your R is 12. And your S is minus 4. So negative divide positive. Positive divides negative, negative. And then 12 divides 4. 3. RS divides 16. R times S. Now your R is 12 times S minus 4. And then you divide by this by minus 16. Oh, yeah. Sorry, by 16, not minus. Sorry, my mistake. By 16. Okay. So negative with positive. Negative divide positive, so you have this as negative answer. Now 12 right here, 12 you can write this one as 3 times 4, and then you times with negative 4 right here, and then over 16. So you can 16, this one together makes 16. So 16 simplify with 16, you get this as 3. T minus R. T is minus 6 minus R, which is 12 over 3. Okay, so minus 12 minus 6 minus 12, you got this as minus 18 divide 3. So minus divide by positive, you got minus answer. And then 18 divide 3, you got this as 6. Number 8. 8 minus R. R is 12 over minus 2. Now 8 minus R, that will give us minus 4 over minus 2. So minus minus become positive, so no, the answer is gonna be positive 2. Number 9. Minus F divide D. Minus F, your F here is 36, divided by D, your D here is minus 9. Minus minus, positive answer. 36 divided 9, this is 4. Number 10. 12 minus F, okay, minus become plus, so 12 plus F, which is 36 over minus G. So your G here minus, okay, G minus 6, so you have a minus and then minus again 6. This will become positive 6. So the answer will be positive. Let me repeat. 12 minus become plus, so 12 plus F 36 over minus G. Minus G, and G also minus 6, so you have minus and minus become positive 6. So you have a 1 or 12 plus with 36, you have this as 48 divided by 6. 48 divide 6, you get this as 8. And then F square, right? F square, you have 36 square over D square, which is minus 9, and then raised to square. Okay, let me repeat. F D square, F, which is 36 square, over D square, D minus 9 raised to square. Okay, you can either multiply this number by itself, the same with this one by itself, or you can simplify first and multiply by itself later. You can write like this. because since this is a positive answer, so do not mind about the negative. 36 over 9 square like this, and then 36 divided by 9, you get 4. Inside here you got 36 divided 9, you got 4, and then square. So 4 square, 4 times 4 is 16. Okay, now number 12, d squared again. So you got d squared 36 square. Oh sorry, d square, not 36, d. d is negative 9. So negative 9 square, 9 times 9 is 81, minus g, which is 6, negative 6, so minus 6 become plus 6, over minus f. Alright, your f here is 36, so minus, so you have minus 36 like this. Let me repeat. D square, negative 9 square, 9 times 9 is 81, minus g, minus g here, so minus 6 become plus 6, and then minus f minus 36. Okay, now when you have that, 81 plus 6, you got this as 87, divide this by minus 36. Now from that, you do the simplify. I don't think this can be divisible by 6. So in other words, you just simplify this. So this is going to be a minus. So 87, you divide this by 36 into mixed number, that will give you a 2 and then 5 over 12 into mixed number, minus 2 because this is a minus answer, so minus 2, 5 over 12. You can do the simplify later when you divide this into mixed number. Okay, now let's work on number 13 and 14 before we continue to our next section. Okay, last year, let me read this one first. Okay, I represent income. Okay, this for the I. Expand, E for expand. Alright, E, this is E, expand. Now knowing this, they want us to solve this problem. Find the average difference in his income. Alright, that is the average each month. Okay, so let's substitute inside. You have 52,000 minus I, this is the income, minus the expense E, which is $53,800, and you divide by 12. Let's do this together. 52,000 minus 53,800, that will give you a minus 1,800 over 12. So you have a minus 1,800 divided by 12, divide this by 12, that will give you a minus 150. So to find the average is minus $150 per month. So minus $150 per month. After that, what then explain this meaning? What is this number means in this particular concept? So let's talk about Mr. Ingalls. Okay, it means that Mr. Ingalls spent spent $150 more than what he make each month. You can see from here, so income is less than the expense, so he expend more than his income. So in other words, to find the average, so in every month he overspent. You can see that he overspent $150 each month. So negatively representing that he's in debt. So average every month he spent more than he earned. He earned more is $450. So that he overspent in each month. Number 14, the boiling point of water is affected by the changes in elevation. Use expression minus 2 times A divided by 1000. So this A here represents the altitude. Alright, now we have this altitude as an A. Let's find the number of degrees in Fahrenheit. Okay, so minus 2 times the altitude, which is 5000, and divide by 1000 by formula. This is minus 10,000 divided by 1000. They're gonna give you a minus 10. So in this particular case, minus 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Now what does this one mean? A minus sign right here. It means that this is decreasing minus, yeah. So it means that the boiling point decreased 10 Fahrenheit. The boiling point of water, decrease 10 degrees Fahrenheit at the altitude at an altitude of 5000 feet. It's decreasing. Okay, I think that is all for our lesson 3-5. Now let's continue to chapter 4. For -1, terminating and repeating decimals. Write each of these fraction or mixed number as decimal. All you need to do, you just simply doing the division. For example, to find this number into decimal, you just use 4 divided by 5. Add 0, put point right here. So 0 point. And then 5, how many times to make 40? Times by 8. 4 5 times 8 is 40, so this is 0.8. Repeat the rest of the problem, the same thing like this one here. You write minus 7 first, and then 1 divide 20. So 1 divide 20, that give you a 0.05. So which means 1 over 20 give you a 0.05. 0.05 you combine with this, they're gonna give you minus 7.05. As simple as that. This is a minus, and then 4 divide 9, 4 divides that by 9, that's gonna give you 0.44444, or just put using bar like this. 0.4 indicates that therefore continue on forever, because this is a repeating decimal. And for number 4, you write 5 first, put point here, and then working on 1 divides 3. 1 divides 3 is going to be 0.333, or when you 1 over 3 equal to 0.333, and so on. So you get this decimal combined with 5, you have this as 5.3, and using the bar here notation to indicate that the 3 go on forever. This is a negative, put negative first, and 17, you divide this by 40, that's gonna give you 0.425. This is the terminate decimal, and this also negative, and then 8 divides 9, they're gonna give you 0.8888 forever, or just 0.8, and you're seeing the bar notation like this. Number 7, you write 2, and then put point right here first. Now 6 divide 11. So you got 6 over 11. Let's see what this is equal to. 6 divides 11. They're gonna give you 6 divide 11. Sorry, let's spend a little time to do this. Gonna give you 0.54 like this. 0.54, 54, and so on. So it means that the 54 is repeated. So you combine this decimal with the 2 right here. So you got this as 0, oh sorry, you have this as 0.54. And since 54 go on forever, using fraction, using the bar rotation over 54, indicates that 54 go on forever. Number 8, a minus answer. 8 divides 11. They're gonna give you 72, 0.72. Put fraction, put the bar notation like this, because this is going to be 72 go on forever. Number 9, 3 to 8. So you get this, write 9 down first, put decimal point. Now 3 divides 8. 3 divides 8. That give you 0.375. So like this. 3 over 8 equal to 0.375. You combine this decimal with 9, so you're gonna have this at 9.375. Number 10. Now for number 10, they give us decimal. We need to convert that into fraction or mixed number in simplest form. So this negative is going to be a negative answer. So you got 9 over 10. 1 decimal place over 10, 2 decimal place over 100. Keep in mind. So you have this 1 decimal place over 10, 1 decimal place over 10, 2 decimal places over 100, over 100, over 100, and over 100. Now let's continue. So 9 over 10 cannot be simplified, or just simply negative 9 over 10. Number 11, You got 3 or 34 over 100. 2 decimal place over 100, like I mentioned before. 34. Simplify with 100. That give you 17 over 50. Number 12. You write down the 2 first. Put the 2 using fraction bar like this first. And then let's work on 66 over 100. 66 over 100. 66 divides 100. They're going to give you 33 over 50. Number 13. This is a negative. So put down negative. And then 2. Negative 2 over 10. 2 over 10. They're going to give you 1 over 5. 1 over 5 in simplest form. Number 14 gonna be 55 over 100. 55 simplify with 100. They give you 11 over 20. 11 over 20 in simplest form. And for 15 you write down the 5 first, and then working on 96 over 100. 96 divide 100. Simplest form going to be 24 over 25. So let's move on to write each of the following as improper fractions. Improper fraction. So to write this as fraction, you're going to have this as negative 13 over 1. That improper fraction. And this number, to make this, you multiply 7 with 3 and plus 1. 7 multiplied by 3 is 21 plus 1, 22. You got this 22 over 3. It's going to be a negative fraction. So to make this into simplest form, into improper fraction, let me write this like this way. I have 3 and then 2 over 10, or I have 3, 1 over 5. Now from that, I can multiply this plus the 3 times 5, 15 plus 1, 16. 16 over 5. That's for improper fraction of this mixed number. Okay. Number 19. Screen on Brian's new phone is 2.85 centimeter long. What mixed number represents the length? What mixed number? Alright. They want us to write this into mixed numbers. You have 2 and then 85 over 100. 2 decimal place over 100. 85 simplify with 100. They're gonna give you 17 over 20 centimeter. Okay, now write this as decimal. 2 hours and 18 minutes. Write the time Nicholas spent practicing as decimal. Okay, 2 hour point. Now this is 18 minutes. 1 hour you have 1 hour you have 60 minutes. So to make minutes into hour, you got 18 divided 60 in this particular case. 18 divided 60, that will give you 0.3. This is going to be 0.3, and then you combine with 2, so 2.3 hours. Okay, that's it for lesson 4-1.